What is going on, beautiful people? Today, we're talking about the one phrase that narcissists hate to hear the most. I see right through you. If you're new here, my name is Lee Hammock. I'm a clinically diagnosed narcissist, and welcome to another episode of the Narcissist Code. Boom. Feel like I just did a superhero landing. Welcome. Oh, that gets you fired up. Get yourself fired up, y'all. This video about to be some fire. I just got fired up. Y'all see the heat. Y'all see the heat coming. But yeah, y'all, that's the phrase that narcissists hate. To hear, y'all, is variations of the same phrase. If you can tell a narcissist, I see right through you, or I know who you are. That phrase works just as potent. Now funny thing is, I told my wife this other night. I was like, when you hear this phrase right here, about me, what do you think? I was like, if people say this phrase to me, how do you think I will react? And I was like, I know who you are. And she started shaking her head and started laughing because she know how that phrase affects me. I, as a diagnosed narcissist, hate when people people think they know me. I don't like to let people get too close. So when you tell a narcissist, a lot of them, not everybody, I don't speak for all narcissists, for the crybabies out there. If you tell a narcissist, I see right through you, or I know who you are, it's like you're way too close now. Now I feel like I'm forced to be vulnerable with you. I feel like you know my weaknesses. You know the chinks in my armor or whatever. You know who I am, and I don't like that. I don't feel comfortable around you anymore. So once I hear that phrase, I feel like I have to switch up who I am. I feel like I have to switch up my behaviors. I feel like I have to switch up how I act and how I treat you and the things that I do around you. I feel like that stuff has to switch up now. I feel like that stuff, I can't be the same person I was, because now I have to shake it up. I can't have you knowing who I am. Pretty much. I cannot have you knowing who I am, knowing what I do, knowing what I have going on. I cannot have that. So I need to switch it up. I must switch it up, right? I must switch it up. So narcissists hate that phrase because it's like you see through the mask. It's like you see through who I am. It's like you see me for who I really like. It's like you see my hurt inner child that I've been, like, the narcissistic shell is guarding. It's like you see that, and I don't want you to see that. I hate the fact that you might see that. You know? I hate the fact that you notice that. I hate it. Just like most narcissists hate it, y'all. So if you tell a narcissist, I know who you are, I see right through you, it's like you're peering into our souls, into the darkness that some of us might have in us, and you see our inner child balled up into the corner, shaking and rattling, like uncomfortable, unsafe, vulnerable, needing help, needing assistance, crying out for somebody to protect us. That's what we feel like you see right then and there. And that's what we feel like we got to change. Now I got to change it up. Now it's like you know too much. So once you say that phrase to narcissistic people, yeah, you might get a visceral reaction. Sometimes it's crazy. Sometimes if you tell a narcissist that, or you say that to a narcissist, like, they might get mad at you and try to give you a pop quiz. Like, some of them will quiz you on the spot, like they are your science teacher. You know, they'll quiz you on the spot, like they damn near like, I'm your science teacher, and here's your pop quiz, sir. Here's your pop quiz right now. What's my favorite color? What type of music do I like? What happened to me when I was 14 years old? You see them? They'll give you a super pop quiz. And this right here, and it's crazy, that makes narcissists change their personalities, sometimes on the spot. Like, if you tell them that you know them, they feel like they need to protect themselves, so they might change their personalities on the spot. And I know that sounds weird, and I hope it makes sense to you, but that happens right there. They will change who they are and what they do and how they operate damn near on the spot just because you said you knew who they are. Just because you said you saw their hurt, you see their pain. I see you're hurting. I see your pain. Some of them will change what they do and help what they like, their interest on the damn spot. They will start liking other things that they really do not like just to throw you off. It's like in my mind, this is how it's like when you meet a narcissist. It's like you're starting at the beginning of a maze. You know those mazes, like the bushes, like the bush maze, like what was it? Harry Potter. I don't know if a lot of y'all might have seen Harry Potter when they were going through the maze, and the dude who plays Edward from Twilight ended up losing his life. Cedric, he ended up losing his life. That maze, that type of maze right there, it's like you're at the beginning of a maze and you will never find it. The inner child, our hurt inner child, is in the middle of the maze, lost. And the narcissistic part of us has created and made the maze in damn near impossible to navigate. We don't even know where the damn inner child is at. We have a map sometimes, but we don't even know where he at, or she's at, or they are. So if you tell them, like, I see right through you, it's like you figured out the maze. So now I need to add up some trap doors. Now I need to add some spike strip or some poison arrows or something like that. Now I need to find something to deter you away from this spot right here. I need to find something to get you away from this place right here. I need to find something to leave me be. I need to throw you off the scent. I need to move my inner child from its safe place in darkness. Now I need to move my inner child to a deeper place in the maze. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's like if you tell them that you see through them, that's what they are thinking. They are thinking that you see their inner child. They're thinking that you see their inner pain. They're thinking that you see their inner hurt, their inner strife, their inner struggle. They're thinking that right there. They're thinking that you see all of that. So they have to move their inner child. That's what the phrase that they hate. Because now all the work I put in is now I got to change it up. Oh, damn it. Sorry, y'all. Knock my mic off. Don't get too hyped. Told y'all I'm bringing some heat. Is that now I have to change up my plan. Now I have to change up my patterns. Now I have to change up who I am and what I have going on and what I wanted to do. Because now you know too much. Sometimes, like I said, this is the craziest part right here. If a narcissist feel like you know too much, sometimes they feel like they need to break up with you. It's wild. They'll start treating you badly because you got too close. And narcissistic people, a lot of them don't want you to get too close. Let's keep it hot. A lot of them don't want you too close to them because they don't feel safe. They don't want you. They don't want you extremely close to them, but they don't want to leave you alone. They don't want to let you go. And I know that's the confusing dynamic that a lot of people face when you're dealing with narcissists. It's like, damn, Lee, how do we win then? Like, you don't want us to get too close, but you don't want to let us go. How do we love a person like this? It is very difficult to love a narcissist, y'all. It absolutely is. I'm not trying to make it seem like it's easy. I give y'all what I know. You know what I mean? So if I'm giving y'all what I know, so you can see it, so you understand it, so you know, okay, damn, okay. This is what's going on. This is how this person operates. And I can make the decision. I can make an informed decision on what I need to stay or what I need to go. I can make that decision right now based on factual information that I have provided in front of me. I can make a decision to keep this thing moving forward. I can make that decision because they're going to change up their personalities. Like I said, the person you met in the beginning of a relationship with a narcissist will not be the same person that you know at the end of one. And when I say the end of one, it could be when y'all divorce, could be when y'all break up, could be when that narcissistic person passes away. The end of a relationship won't be, and I know people grow, I know people change over time, but you still have a baseline of who you were at the beginning. That person is still right there. You can see, your framing is still there for your original person. The narcissistic person's framing is gone. They are not the same person, They're not who they are not the same person. They keep it moving in those spaces, within those dynamics, in that peace. So you have to give yourself some peace. You have to give yourself some space. Because if you don't, I'm just telling you, this is how it goes right here. This is the dilemma that a lot of people face. Because if you tell a narcissist, like, I see through you, I know who you are, and it doesn't matter. Yeah, the crazy thing about it is, it doesn't matter what tone you say it in. Like, it doesn't even matter. The tone doesn't matter. The tone is irrelevant. You can say it in the most calm, cool, collected tone that you can think of, and it's still, the narcissistic person will still take it like as an attack, because it's like they'll take it like you know their weaknesses. They'll take it like you know you know how to hurt me. So your tone is kind of irrelevant in these spaces right here. It can be important sometimes, but the tone absolutely does. It can be irrelevant a lot of times in these spaces within this dynamic. So you have to figure it out in this space. So take this information I'm giving you and operate it. Take it up. Take the information I'm giving you and run with it. You know, that's the space. That's the dynamic. That's the piece that we go into right there. That really, really is, y'all. It really, really is. So I know who you are. I see right through you. Like, if people tell me, it's like, Lee, I know exactly who you are. I know exactly what you're going to do. I'm going to switch it up on you. I'm going to start liking different music. I'm going to start liking different stuff. I'm going to just change it up on you immediately. That's just how my mind, that's how my mind works right there in that space. Like, if people think they know me, I got to switch it up on you. I got to keep you guessing, right? I got to keep you off balance, you know, because the balance does matter. Keeping you off balance does matter. But anyways, y'all, if y'all made it this far, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Of course, check out the self-love journal. Subscribe to the newsletter. Mental Healness is out. Peace. Thank you so much for making it to the end of my video. You are a mental healness rock star, and I appreciate you for being here. If you haven't already, make sure to click on the screen to subscribe to the channel and watch another one of my videos on my playlist. There's also a link available up here for you to purchase my kids' book, Remember It's Not Your Fault, on Amazon. So check that out. Thank you. I will see you in the next video. Peace.